Well, hey guys and gals, welcome back to How to Build in Minecraft, and today we've got a sandstone house. This sandstone house is built pretty much out of sandstone. There's a little smooth sandstone and some cut sandstone, and as you can see, a bit of glass and grass and dark oak as well. Dark oak? Yeah, dark oak. Yeah, that's what it's called. Okay, anyway, this particular build is based on a Frank Lloyd Wright house that I saw and was kind of interested in building, but I decided to kind of build it entirely out of sandstone because I thought that would be kind of fun, because I don't usually build in sandstone too much. And I think it turned out really nicely. It has a lot of cool, just a lot of exterior vibe to it. And it's not exactly the same as the Frank Lloyd Wright actual house. I can't remember the name of this particular one, but it's not exactly the same, especially on the interior. I made a few changes to Minecraft it a little bit. There's some details on the interior that are definitely different than the real house. But let's go ahead and check it out. So one thing that I wanted to keep about this house that is true in the Frank Lloyd Wright one is this entrance right here. It's really cool how you kind of go like this, and you just kind of go on like a little journey to get to the front door. It's kind of fun. And then we go over here, and then we go this way. And then this is actually pretty close to what it looks like in the real house. This thing right here, that's actually where I got the inspiration from. And it kind of separates the front yard from the backyard in this setting like this. And then we come in here, and this is like a little entryway, also not different from the real house. I quite like this. Anyway, as we go inside, we've got our little entryway here. Now, I decorated the interior so that it is partially survival friendly and also partially kind of like a modern house on the interior. So it's definitely more survival friendly than my usual interiors. So we have a little bit of an entryway here, and then coming in here into the living room, we've got a fireplace right here. And my thought on the fireplace is you can cook your foods and stuff there as well. And then in here, we've got like a little reading area and a bench to sit on. And this dining room right here is actually like how the house is in real life. And it's kind of weird. It's kind of funky how the dining room table comes over here. I don't know, as I'm building these Frank Lloyd Wright houses here and there, I don't know if he didn't like dining or something, but he always puts the dining table in like an awkward place. Anyway, this is kind of interesting right in here. And then we have some nether wart right here because in the kitchen, we have a brewing stand. We also have cauldrons in order to kind of facilitate some brewing. And then I used shulker boxes in here for storage, but also like Minecraft storage. And then we have some blast furnaces for our for the stove here. So it's modern, but there's also quite a bit of regular storage in here with all these shulker boxes, actual survival storage. Anyway, moving back here to this, it's called a porch, but it's just like a little sunroom. Back here, I put like a little lectern. You could put like a book in there, and then we have a little cartography table center right here that I think is kind of cool. And then it's got a little bench here, some leaves and stuff like that. And then there's actually an exit to the outside over here where we have a bit of a little wheat farm and carrots and potatoes and stuff like that. You could have, if you need a bigger farm than this, you can expand it out across the backyard. I just didn't feel like doing it. And then also I wanted to have some trees here. Also survival friendly is the fact that because I'm on a flat landscape right here, mobs wouldn't be able to get up here. There's not enough lighting in the back to make it completely mob proof, but you could add some lanterns back here and a little bit of lighting to use this as a survival house if you wanted to. But yeah, let's take a look at the rest of the interior. So coming through here in the kitchen area, that's where the stairs go. So we're going to look at the upstairs a little bit. So in the actual Frank Lloyd Wright house, there's actually a bathroom right here. I couldn't quite fit it because of the size of the Minecraft blocks. So I decided to go with this little crafting area right here where we've got some, anvils and a stone cutter and so on and so forth. And then a little place to sit right there. And then coming this way in the real house, this is actually the servants' quarters. I know it's kind of weird, but, they were built in the early 1900s. So what are you going to do? And this is where we have an enchanting table right here. And then a little bit of a crafting table right there to support the enchantments. And this is a full enchantment table. There's, I think there's 15 or 16 maybe bookshelves, but there's enough to make full level enchantments in there. And then coming this way, I did sort of a more normal bedroom in here, but there's more storage and an armor stand. And then in the master bedroom, I did sort of a larger bed, couple of these armor stands. And I really like these balconies. They're kind of almost hidden. Like when you're on the outside, you don't, you almost don't even notice that those are balconies, but they are. So it's kind of cool. I like that a lot. I was actually surprised that it had balconies after I had looked at the floor plan for the house and stuff. Anyway, in here we have a little bit more of a bedroom. I was going to do sort of a larger storage kind of thing in here, but then I decided to move that to the basement, which we're going to check out later. So another bedroom right there. And then out here we just have another little porch that supports it. Now, I don't think that the real house has this much coverage over the porch, but I thought it would be cool to cover the porch entirely. And then also, like, if this was a survival house, you could come out here and check for mobs and, you know, kill mobs from up here with your bow and arrow if you needed to before you went outside. Oops. And then, let's see, coming down here, this one does actually have a basement, and this is where I did even more storage and some other things. So down here in the basement, we've got a very large storage room that I decided to use barrels with because I think it just, I don't know, I think that actually looks pretty cool because it's just a huge wall of barrels. But for some reason, it fits. I don't know. And then in here, we've got, the ender chest stuff. You can see what it is. And then in here, we have like a little loom for doing any banners that you might want to do and more storage. And then back here, we have kind of it's not an automatic furnace array, but it's a little bit better than putting in. So basically, you'd put like your items in the barrel. You'd have to manually load in the fuel, but it will output the items at the bottom. And each one of these is kind of like a semi-automatic sort of thing. So I thought that would be a good way to do the furnace array. And then in here, what I was thinking is if you wanted to build your mine or a mine shaft or something down out of this room, that would be a good place. Even right here, that'd be an awesome place to like have a stairway going down like that. So I left this room undecorated just as, for that. I wasn't even going to build a room in here, but then I decided might as well just show that this space is available for you guys to put anything else that you need survival-wise in there, if that's what you're going for. If you want to make it more of a house, then you don't have to put some of the survival elements in it, and you can alter the decorations as you see fit. But anyway, that's the tour of the house. One more kind of spin around the outside here. I'm quite happy with the way this one turned out. I think it looks good. I like the grounds around the outside a lot. Looks pretty good. So let's go ahead and take a look at how to build it. But before we do that, I want to mention that if you are in survival and you have a place where sort of the back end of the house is actually the landscape goes up like 2 blocks higher than where the front of the house is, then that would be an ideal placement for it. So if you had, like this area was like, this level, I don't even know what the level is, and then 2 blocks higher back here, then that's going to be like your ideal placement when you're looking at this. I'm going to build it just on flat ground and then show you kind of like how to build up the landscaping around it like I did here, exactly here. But like I said, if you're in survival, look for a place where the back is 2 blocks higher than the front, or where you could at least terraform it so that it's 2 blocks higher in the back than in the front to make it look natural. Because I had to put these trees around here to kind of create a little bit of naturalness to it, because otherwise it would have looked like, why is it sticking up out of the ground like that? Yeah, it's because the actual house that I modeled this on is kind of on a slope. So I thought that this is pretty cool. Anyway, here we go. Let's take a look at how to build it. Okay, we're going to start things off with this layout here. So I've got mine on perfectly flat ground. This is going to be the front. So if you have those 2 blocks going up as far as your world, then that would be back there. So you might have to dig down in order to get this layout right. But anyway, let's go ahead and lay it out. So across the front here, let's start with this front left corner here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this is all with just regular sandstone. And then from here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 from corner to corner here. Then from here, we're going to go across this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 blocks. And then from this corner to that one, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. From this corner this way, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then from this way to this way, it's 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So that side's 18, this side's 17. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. Then in the middle, you're going to build this little block like that, and it is centered on the front. So if we count from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then you're going to count back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of space. And then we have a 1, 2, 3 by 1, 2, 3, 4 rectangle of just sandstone right there. Okay, then what you're going to do is you're going to dig that down by 2 blocks. So the dirt level was here. You're going to dig out these 2 dirt block levels, and then you're going to replace the bottom with this stripped dark oak logs. Now, if you want to use a different log, that's fine, but I think the dark oak looks the best here, so that's what I used. And then, so make sure that you extend the walls down as well, like this. And then, of course, you don't have to put the sandstone there. It's not going to be seen unless for some reason you're building yours in like a void world or something crazy. The next step, you're going to extend it up 3 more layers. So you should have in the front 1, 2, 3, 4 layers above ground now. So extend it up 3 more additional layers like this. From the inside, it should be 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from the inside and 4 from the outside like that to get this. And then, of course, if you have like built it on a hill, just make sure that you have all this like dug into the ground at whatever level you've got. All right, next we need to lay out some walls for the ground. Now, if yours is in survival mode and you have like a 2-block hill or something like this, then of course you don't need to make your wall 2 blocks high, but I would recommend putting this perimeter around in sandstone just so you can orient yourself with the rest of what we're doing here. And if you're building it on flat ground, obviously just copy what I do. Okay, so right here in the front right corner, what you're going to do is go back 1, 2, 3 blocks, and on the 4th block, you're going to put a cut sandstone wall that's 2 blocks high. And you're going to continue that wall 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blocks, and then you're going to leave a space of 2. You can actually do that for now and put in 2 sandstone blocks. You could even use regular sand right here. It doesn't have to be sandstone if you want to save on materials. I use the sandstone. You could use any of the ones that have like the top that looks like that. Anyways, after that space, you're going to go over 2 more blocks. And then from here to that corner, it's 39. Let me just double check that with my Bling Edit tool here. By the way, if you're not familiar with this tool, it's called Bling Edit. I'm actually using the Alpha edition, which somebody else made besides Seth Bling. And it is just like a world edit tool, but it's a data pack, so you don't have to have a mod to run it. So I'm not actually running any mods. This is just a data pack. Anyway, yes, it is 39 blocks long from that corner to this corner in the back. Then from this corner to that corner, I believe it is 42. Let me just verify that because you guys know how bad I am at counting. Here we go. Yes, this is 42. So it's 42 along the back wall. And then from here to there, I think it's 28. Let me verify that. So right here, 28. And you can see that like right above my inventory bar, like right above the grass, it says 28 by 1 by 1. The 28 is the sort of length of this right here. So it's 28. And then from there, you should be, let's see how many blocks it takes to get back to here. That is actually 13 blocks. Okay. And then you should land right here 2 blocks away from this back left corner, just like that. Okay. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take this sandstone and you're actually going to bring it forward a little bit. And what we need to do is we need to land 1, 2, So the third block back, we're going to have this 2 block high walls. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 blocks. And then you're going to have a 1 block tall wall like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8 blocks long like that. So that it lands with this one. And this is going to be 1 block tall like this. Why did I do it this way? I don't know. It just looked good at the time. So that's how it is. All right, next, fill in the grass or terraform it so that it matches the height of the wall. So basically, I just filled in grass up 2 blocks in this whole section back here, or terraform it. Oops, I forgot this little area right here. Whoopsie, whoopsie. So just like fill it in or terraform it so that this is all flat. And then this little section right here is only 1 block deep, like that. Okay, next what you're going to do is you're going to dig this out. So it's 1, 2, and then a 3rd block back like that. And then you're going to fill in the floor with this sandstone. And then fill in this wall right here with a sandstone block there and a sandstone block there. Then break these out down there and fill this in here like this. And then you're going to take this and fill... Whoopsie, this should be cut sandstone, my fault. Let's fix that. There we go. Then what you're going to do is you're going to bring this over by 3 blocks like that. Then you're going to dig out these 2 here, and then we're going to fill this in with sandstone and fill this in with sandstone like this. There we go, like that. And then right here, what we're going to do is we're going to come up with some stairs. So we're going to put a sandstone stair there and sandstone stair there. You can also use the cut sandstone stair. No, there's no such thing. Okay, I thought there was a cut sandstone stair for a second, but apparently not. And then we're just going to fill in this wall right here like this next to these stairs. Just like that. Oh, and then, of course, fill in this right here. And that creates that kind of snaking entryway that I was telling you about. Okay, next what you're going to do is you're going to take this block, this sandstone block, like a pathway, right here where we have the stairs. At the top of the stairs, you're going to bring it back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 blocks. And then you're going to continue it this way so that you have a 2 block wide path going here, and it's going to meet at this corner right here. Then right here, you're going to have a space of 2, and you're going to bring this over 1, 2, 3, 4, like that, and then over to the wall. And then there's going to be a 2 block space right there. Let me actually put some torches down so you can count this out properly, like this. Like that. And then this is going to come over here like this and go over here, of course, like that. There you go. Oops, we're missing a torch. Just like that. All right, next what you're going to do is take right here and 1 block from the end of this. I know it's kind of a weird spot, but that's where it is. 1, 2, 3 blocks back and make that 2 wide. And then you're going to take and you're going to build this cut sandstone little raised wall right here. 4 blocks here, and then right here from that spot all the way to the edge, just like that. All right, next on the left side, what we're going to do is there's this little low wall right here. I want you to break out from 1, 2, 3, a space of 2 right here. And then you're going to fill that in 1, 2, 3 back, and then line it with these 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 cut sandstone right there. And then you're going to take 2 stairs and put them right there. Okay. And then what you're going to do is you're going to come back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, basically to this little low wall that's already here. And then you're going to turn right and go 1, 2, 3 right there. And then you're going to put 2 sandstone stairs. Actually, you're going to break out these 2 blocks right there in this wall, and then put 2 sandstone stairs right there. Then you're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks here. And then on the other side of this little wall right here, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like that, and then you're going to turn this way and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then put 2 sandstone stairs right there because there's going to be a door right here actually. I just haven't put the door in yet. All right, last step for some of this groundwork here is we're going to go 16 blocks from this corner to this corner with our sandstone wall, and then we're going to bring this pathway out in sandstone 16 blocks as well. So it's going to meet with the wall right there, just like that. Then you're going to bring this out. I believe it's 17, but it's the same. So it'll be like lined up with that, of course. So 17 blocks from that wall to this corner, and then across however many blocks it is. I think it's the same as the back there. What was that? 42 maybe? Doesn't really matter because you're just going to bring this across there. So you don't really need to know the exact distance. Anyways, you're going to leave a hole right here and a hole right there for going through. Now, if you're doing this in survival, I would take out some gates, some spruce gates and some string. Not sting, string. String. There we go. Just like that. And what you're going to do is you're going to put in a couple of gates right here, but the gates kind of mess up the wall. So then you're going to put string right here and here because I think that kind of looks better. If you don't care about the little knobby things on the wall, then don't worry about the string. But I think that does definitely look a lot better. Okay. Anyways, and then if I were you, I'd mow the lawn, which I'm going to do here. Get rid of all these little grass spots all over the place here because that's annoying. Okay. Coming back to our interior here, what you're going to do is in this corner right here, I'm going to come down one block from the height that it is currently, like this, and you're going to place a stair right there and another stair next to it like that. Okay, so it's one block below, right there, just like that. Okay, then you're going to come down underneath here, put some stairs like that, and then put a couple stairs there, just like that. So we should have two going down like this. Okay, next what you're going to do is get out your stripped dark oak, put 2 blocks like that. Then I want you to bring this out by 1, 2, 3 blocks, just like this. And then you're going to put in 1, 2, 3, 4 stripped oak, just like that. And then some dark oak stairs coming down this way. So basically just like this. And then I'm just going to backfill them real quick so we can put those stairs like that. So this should be 3 coming down to the floor. Then I want you to bring this right here out to right there, just like that. Okay. Then you're going to bring this wall up actually to this height here, just like that. All right, next turning our attention to the entrance right here, what I want you to do is to come and I want you to break out these 2 blocks, those 4 blocks actually right there. And then you're going to bring this back by 1, 2 more blocks, and then a 3rd block like that. And then on the 3rd block, you're going to place in 2 stairs like that. Okay, and then you're going to take and bring this wall 1, 2, 3 blocks in like that, and you can fill it in here, and then actually just bring this, you can bring it all the way down to the ground level like that. There we go. And then you can actually bring this down to the ground level as well, like this. And if you want to build a mine shaft down out of this, this would be a good place to build the stairways right down. If you don't like that, then you can use this underneath here for extra storage. But what I did is I filled this in here with some sandstone like that, just to kind of finish this off. Okay. And then right here, what I did is I think, well, somewhere in here, I put a wall like this, going up to this level right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks tall. Just like that. And then you can fill this in or use it as extra storage or something like that as well. All right, then what I want you to do is to fill in the entire floor 1 block below the top of where we have the sandstone right now. And that should be at the same level as these stairs that we built and this stair right here that we built. So you're just going to fill everything else in with the stripped dark oak wood, just like that. Then we need a couple little interior walls. So we need 1 right here and 1 right there, like that. And then over here, I need you to put 2 blocks right there, and then 1, 2, 3 there, coming out of that. And then I want you to actually delete these 4, and then delete those 2 like that. That's where our fireplace is going to go right there. And then I want you to put, well, we'll just wait on that one. And then right here, what I want you to do is to put 1, 2, 3 there, and then 1 like that. Then you can also delete this one here. All right, one more detail at this level. I want you to break out this block, or these 6 blocks right here, and then you're going to put in 2 of the, well, whatever those are, the stripped oak wood, and then go like that. So there's a couple windows when you come down this little stairway like this. And then coming down here, what I want you to do is to fill this entire wall with barrels or whatever storage thing you like to do. Just like that. And I also put lanterns on every other one just to kind of light it up down here. Then fill this in with barrels like this, and with the lanterns in front similarly like this. There we go. Just like that. Then along this back wall, what we're going to do is something a little strange. I'm going to take and put 2 sandstone blocks right there, and I'm actually going to fill this in like that. And then I'm going to do the same thing over here like this. Okay. You'll see why in a little bit. Okay, then you're going to fill it in with this little furnace array. Unless you want to do something different down here, then of course do that. But this is how I'm doing it. So basically a barrel, a hopper going into a furnace like this, and then a hopper coming out of the furnace into this barrel right here. And then I'm just going to fill the whole wall with a row of those. Okay, just like that. I also put some lanterns up above, about every other one, just to give us some extra light. And then behind me here, I put in this little, just a little station to do some crafting or whatever in a blast furnace. And if you want to replace a couple of these with blast furnaces, that would make sense too. And then over here, I did this right here. So we've got our ender chest in the room now. And then right here we have a loom and a crafting table. That's helpful. And then over here, another little crafting table, just to kind of round this out. Now, if you didn't want to do like a survival thing and you wanted to put something down here, I recommend maybe doing like some fun stuff. You could maybe build a fireplace down here, or maybe one like on either side. You could build like a sitting area, perhaps a pool table, perhaps even another bedroom down here. Maybe even use this back room right in here as a bedroom, and then perhaps build some more fun stuff down here, like, entertainment type stuff. But I'm doing it more survival based. Just, I don't know, just because I haven't done that in a long time with a house, and I was inspired to do that. So there we go. That's pretty much the basement. I know it's a little bit, well, you know what? It's good to have some spaces be relatively open like this, especially if you're in survivals, you're not bumping into like decorations and stuff. Okay, next you're going to bring up all of those exterior walls and all of the interior ones that we did earlier up 3 additional blocks. So the total height from the floor on the inside should be 1, 2, 3, 4. And then there's some windows on each wall that I need to talk about. So on this wall, there's a window every other block like this, but only on the top 2 blocks. So like you would put, a block there. That would be like the next layer up, and then and then so it only goes on the top 2. Okay, on the sides here, there's a window right there that is actually the full 3 additional blocks that you're placing. And then over here we have some windows like this. So at the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th block from the front, you have a window, and then it's every other, and there's 4 of them, and those are all 3 blocks tall like that. And then right here, this we'll do later. Then you're going to come right here, and right here what you got is 1 block of the sandstone, and then every other block from there is going to be the stripped dark oak and a window. So we got a window, stripped dark oak, window, stripped window, like that all the way around. This part of it's for like the porch or whatever. Oops, I forgot a window or 2 right there. And then right here next to where we put these stairs, and we knocked out these 2 blocks right here and these 2 blocks. And then right here, you should have a solid sandstone right here next to this. I think that looks a little derpy, but for some reason, these textures don't look so bad next to each other. It doesn't look like such a weird transition. So I'm okay with that. And then coming over here on this part is just the top 2. Get a window there. And then right here, this block, this is a little weird because it comes up like we had 2, and so 1 additional block, and then the cover over the top 2 with sandstone. All right, along this wall, it's the same thing. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 back, and then every other window. So actually, these windows here mirror those ones over there. On the left-hand side of this thing, we have, again, that little 3 tall window. So the front of the house is pretty symmetrical as far as the windows until you get to about here. And then, of course, it's radically different on each side towards the back. But the front of the house is pretty symmetrical. And then you're going to bring up all of the walls in the interior, except for this one here, you're actually going to cover over like that so that you have a little doorway. And over here, you're going to cover over, I think I did 3 blocks tall here. 2, well, maybe we should do 2. 2's good. Just like that. Okay. And there we are. Another quick spin around so you can see every wall now. So like this. and here, and then over here, and over here, and over here, and over here, like that. Whoopsie, sorry about this. I made a little bit of a mistake. So right here, we need a block there. So like this front is just a little wrong. And a block there like that. And then we're going to put like that. And this is still on the top two blocks. So it should look like this and like that. And then we've got this right here. Okay, there we go. Now the front is correct. Here we go. So on the front of this, it's a little hard to see, but what I did is I put from right here, you're going to come out 1, 2, 3 with cut sandstone, and then go across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then back 3 like that. And then you're going to put these weird wing things here with these dark oak slabs. There's no other better way to put them. These are like on the original Frank Lloyd Wright house, and I have no idea what their purpose is. They're just little wing things that look cool, I guess. Anyway, then right here from this block up, you're going to place in, this is a sandstone wall. It's a little hard to see because it's the same texture as the background, but basically it's sandstone wall going vertically up, and it's on that one, and then skip this window, and then it's on that one all the way up, and that one all the way up, and that one all the way up. And then in the middle here, so basically you have that, and then in the middle here, I put a sandstone wall there, there, and there, to create this interesting sort of front facade kind of looking thing. Alrighty, on the right side where we have this entrance, we're going to build the entrance out. So it's going to come out 1, 2, 3, and 4 blocks like that with some of this sandstone wall. And you're actually going to bring that up by 3 blocks like this. So that's going to be there like that. And then you're going to place a sandstone wall like that, 3 blocks high. And then you're going to come, actually, that is not in the right place. Sorry, right here. So 2 blocks away right there. 1, 2, 3 like that. And then what you're going to do is you're going to fill in this center part right here with glass, just like this. And then you're going to fill in this part right here with glass, like this, and like that. And then actually we're going to do some more sandstone wall right here. So it should look like that. Kind of strange. But then what we're going to do is place in this smooth sandstone. This looks like sand, but it's actually the smooth sandstone across there like that, and across here like this. And then in the middle, you're going to take your dark oak slab and place these in the center like this. So you end up with that kind of a thing right there. And then this right here. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take and place in sandstone there and there like that to finish off the entryway. Okay, now's a good time to do the interior here. So if you want to do the interior exactly like mine, then here we go. So what you're going to do is you're going to take some white shulker boxes, and I'm going to put them right here for a refrigerator, and I'm also going to put them up here for some cabinetry, and then I'm going to put one right there, and then I'm going to put 4 right there like that. Okay, then right here we're going to put in a couple of blast furnaces with 2 pressure plates on top, just for like the little stove top. And then we're going to do 2 buttons like that for little handles if you want to. And then I did 2 polished andesite slabs like that for like the over the stove fan kind of thing. It's good enough. And then I did actually want to make this 3 blocks tall right there. Across here, what I want to do is put some shulker boxes like that. And I did, in fact, put one here. If you want to use like a white block of some sort to save on a shulker box, because you won't really be able to access that. Well, maybe you can if I put a brewing stand here. Can we open that? No, we cannot. So yeah, so just like a white block right there would work. But I'm going to put a shulker box because I'm in creative mode and I don't care. So then across here, I'm going to put some of those. And then what I did is I actually took, and you're going to have a ceiling right here eventually. So I put a lantern right there to add some light in the corner, but obviously we can't do that because there isn't floor right there. So just keep in mind that there is a lantern kind of tucked up inside of there. And then across here, we're going to do more of these, and then one right there. And then I took some cauldrons, a couple of cauldrons here, and then I put them there, filled them full of water, button there, and then a tripwire hook right here, like this. And then I put lanterns on the ceiling. I think I put 6 of them kind of centered. And then I did a carpet in the middle, like this, right here. Okay, and that is the living room, or the kitchen. This is not a living room. This is a kitchen, just in case you were curious. What the heck? I knew there were smooth sandstone stairs. I knew there were. That's funny. Okay, anyway, across here what I did is you're going to break out those 2 blocks. And remember those 2 little columns of sandstone that I told you to put in the basement? Yeah, that's where these are. Actually is over the top of those. And the reason we're going to do that is because we're actually going to break out those 2 wall blocks, and we're going to put in 2, actually we need the regular sandstone stairs like that and like that. And then what I want you to do is put some water in those. So you're basically going to waterlog them like this. And then we're going to put regular sand. This is not sandstone, it's regular sand like that. And then we're going to put some sugar canes on top of those like this. And 1, 2, 3. And you could go 4 just for fun. But if you use these in survival, of course, you would want to harvest this to get your whatever sugar cane. Okay, then across underneath these windows, what I did is I put a bench like this, and then I covered it with white carpet, which I had in my inventory, but clearly I do not anymore. So we're going to just cover that with the white carpet like this. And then we're also going to build right here another one of these sandstone things. So break that out, 2 of those, waterlog each of them, and then put sand, and then your sugar cane like that for effect. And then that's that wall. All right, along this wall where we're looking at the fireplace, we're obviously going to put in 2 campfires right there, and then put in a sandstone block there, a sandstone block there, and there above the campfires. And then 1 block below, or a half a block below, put in 1, 2, 3, 4 slabs like this. You can actually get into the fire here, but it'll keep you from walking over the top of it. Also kind of looks like a cool little hearth kind of area. And then what you're going to do is right here, next to this kitchen area right here, you're going to put in 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6 of the stripped dark oak logs. And then we're going to put in 3 slabs, carpets on top of, oops, I can't put carpets on top of those, I forgot. And then we're going to put in 3 of those for basically like a little seat right here that's kind of near the fireplace, just like that. Alrighty. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take your sandstone and you're going to place in 1, 2, 3, 4 sandstone blocks like that. And then we're going to build in this funny table that comes out 1, 2, 3 blocks like that over here. Then it goes there, and then we're actually going to go 1, 2, 3 this way, and then 1, 2, 3 like that. And then I think I also put in a couple of these slabs over the top of that. Kind of looks a little strange, but this is how it is in the actual Frank Lloyd Wright house that I'm modeling this after. Okay, then I think what we could go with is, I think I actually used these, the polished andesite slabs. So 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. And then we're going to do some dark oak trapdoors here and here, like that. Oopsie, that's the wrong way. Oh no, now I've broken the whole house trying to build this. There and here for a little bit of some chairs. And then of course you want to hang 6 lanterns over the top of this thing so that you have some lighting. And let me fix that and that. Then we're going to take out some bookshelves. Here we go, our bookshelves. And then what I did is I put a bookshelf here, 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 and here on either side, like that. And then in the middle, these with carpet on top for like a little seating area, library sort of deal, just like that. Alrighty. And then around here, what we've got is some soul sand, like this, bit of soul sand. Oh, right there with some netherwort growing on top of it, like that. And there we go. And if you wanted to, you could probably also put like a pot with a flower on here. Let's go with I really love these little guys right here. Let's go with these. A flower pot or 2, this. You could set the table if you want to. I don't even remember what I did in the example. Maybe we could do that like here and do one over here, that sort of thing, just to kind of make this look better. And then also, I'm sure I put one here with a lantern right here on the mantelpiece, just to kind of provide some additional lighting for this area, just like that. Okay, very good. Right here, what we need is a door. So we're going to take out a dark oak door. And this is kind of back by the, what do you call it? The entrance right here. We're going to put a dark oak door. I think I did it from this side like this. And then we also need one inside of here. So I'm going to put one actually right there and one there so that we have a double doorway here like this. And then I think I extended this down by a block there with that sandstone. So that's our entryway. Right here, what I did is I actually did that little trick with the sandstone, with the, what are those called? Sugar cane. So what we want to do is grab a cut sandstone, actually, a slab, and we're going to put it right there, and we're going to waterlog that like this, and that'll hide it right here. And then what we need is our sand here, like this. And then our sugar cane, this, coming up out of the sand. I think we can go 3 blocks tall like that. Yeah, so that kind of, just a little bit of sugar cane right there. I think that looks pretty cool. And then it's hidden by that right there. Now this is actually open to the elements right here. It'd be cool if we could put a door there, but we can't, so we're not going to. And then in here like this. And then I also know that I put one of these here and the flower pot got removed. So like this. I might have used a cut sandstone slab right there. I'm pretty sure I did, but I'm just going to use that for now. Oh yeah, I forgot this part. On the top of this, in the actual house, there is a ship in a bottle, but I'm just going to put some fence up here. I wanted the dark oak, not the nether brick, the dark oak. Here we go. Dark oak fence right there on top of that thing. Like that. And then I also believe that I did a little white carpet right in front of this fire like this. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Okay, in this area here, what I did, this sort of porch area, anyway, I put a bookshelf right there. And then I put next to it a cartography table with, or a lectern with a book on it like that. Then right here, I put the cartography table and an item frame with a map in it. I don't have the map right now, so just trust me that there's a map there. Or just let's pretend that there's a map there. How about that? Then what we can do is right here, I put in a little bit of some oak slabs for like a bit of a place to sit right there. I think I extended it to there. And then right here, I put an anvil with some dark oak leaves on the top of it. I think I went up 3, but I'm not sure. Just like that. And then in the middle, we've got a white carpet. And then I'm going to get out a trapdoor and some regular doors like that. Okay. And then above this cartography table, I think I did a couple of like little shelves like that just to kind of sell it a little bit better. And then maybe a shelf like that to the side of it. If you want to put like a barrel in there, that would be a good idea to have, you know, something with maybe the paper or whatever in there for you. And then right here, what I did is I put in 1 and 2 of these doors like that. So that's kind of the door to the back. And then we did some white carpet in here like that. I think I did just that right there. Yep. And then that completes this room for decorating. Decorating? Decorating? Decorating. Interesting. All right, we'll put a barrel on that because I can't end on decorating. There we go. A little barrel. I want it to go upright, though. There we are. Okay. That's good. Very cool. Okay, next what we're going to do is we're going to put in some stairs. And from the kitchen right here, we're going to put in 2 dark oak stairs there and then 2 here like this. And then I'm going to grab these dark oak slabs and we're going to fill in this area right here with those. And then I'm going to put in just 2 like that. Then we're going to turn around and go up by 1, 2, And we're going to turn around like this and put one more up here like that for our stairs. Okay, and then I'm going to backfill this one, and then I think I can backfill these like this. Yeah, so that is a nice smooth transition right there. You can actually break those two and do that if you want the transition to be even smoother, just like that. And actually we could break these two and go like that. There we go, like that. Okay, perfect, beautiful, wonderful. Okay, excellent, awesome. Next, put a layer of cut sandstone on top of every single block on the exterior of the wall, except over these side windows here and the side windows over there. But everywhere else, the exterior wall gets cut sandstone all the way along it. Then we're going to do the same right here. We're going to put cut sandstone just along this interior wall right there, like that. So basically like this porch area is surrounded by the sandstone. Yeah, that's what it's called. Okay. Then what you're going to do actually is you're going to come out right here. You're going to put actually one over that window, and you're going to come out by 2 blocks like this. And same thing over here. 1, 2 like that. And you're going to bring this out like that. And do the same thing over here. So you're going to come like that and come out 2 like this and go here. Like that, and then you're going to take slabs, dark oak slabs, and you're going to place them underneath here, like this. Just like that. And you're going to do the same thing on the other side, just like this. Like that. There you go. In the front, you're going to put these dark oak slabs coming out 2 blocks over the top of those windows, just like that. And then you're going to put a layer of them across here in the front, like that. The front's a little weird like that. That's how you're going to do the front. All right, then you're going to fill in over the top of everything, as you see here, with these lovely blocks of stripped, whatever they're called. And then, oops, I forgot those 2 right there. Except for these 2 right here above the stairs, we want 2 blocks of cut sandstone there. And then over the top of the porch, I used the smooth sandstone. And the reason I used the smooth is because I like the texture of the bottom of it for the ceiling. Otherwise, you could just use the cut. Oh, wait, the cut. Oh, they did change the cut so that it has that same. Does regular sandstone have that same? No, that's the one that's ugly. So use either the cut or the smooth sandstone for filling in over the top of your, what's it called? The porch. Okay. There we go. Just like that. Super easy. Next, you're going to take your smooth sandstone and you're going to place it right there. And you're going to come all the way across here with your smooth sandstone. Like that. And then you're going to come back this way with your smooth sandstone. Smooth sandstone. That's hard to say. Anyway, then you're going to come back 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks with it there, and then over to that way like that. Okay? And then you're going to actually build this right here, and then we can put a doorway. I'm not sure where the doorway goes. Maybe right there. Out onto that little area. This is like the little balcony I was talking about. And then right here, like that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. So same thing over here. This. There we go. And then right here, we're going to put a door right there, just like that. And then we're going to bring this across this way and across this way like this, all the way around over here, this way across this and across this back here. Except I don't think we're actually going to be doing that, but we'll see in just a minute. And then around here, leave a 2-block gap right there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. And then all the way around like this to there. Okay, so you should end up with that. Okay, so you want to build this smooth stone up so that it's a total of 4 blocks tall. So we just did this first layer. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3 more layers on top of it. But we're going to do some windows. So in the front, we have windows like this. Okay. Then right here, you're not going to bring up this, of course, by 4. That was just the edge of the balcony. But you are going to bring up this by 4. And where that door is, you're actually going to put 2 blocks over the top of it. And there's a window right there above the top of where this wall connects to this wall. All right, over here we have this little window. Right here we have this window that looks like this. It's only one block tall. It's the second block from the top. So it goes window. You can see it. You don't need to try. My talking abilities are starting to get really bad. Back here it goes like this. And this is a little bit funky and strange. So maybe this would be better. But I think I did the dark oak there. So it's whatever you want to do. Maybe that looks a little bit better. Okay, like this. We already talked about that part. And then over here we have this window that kind of wraps around the side right here. And then right here there's supposed to be a window, but there isn't one because Hex forgot to build it. So we're just going to go ahead and do that right now. Like this. And here we go. There you go. And it's supposed to be a window above this little low wall right here, just like there is on the other side. But Hex forgot to build that one too. But now it's fixed. Okay. Oh, wow, I messed up this whole part. Okay, so let's fix this. So I got to take out all of this right here. So it's over the stairs. This is, and I did something kind of really weird that like I probably would normally not do, and that's probably why I messed this up. But basically what's going on is this needs to come out over the top of that. Very strange. I know, it's weird. That's okay. It can be weird. And then right there, we're going to place a block. And then these two actually need to be this stuff right here. And then I was building some interior walls, so don't pay any attention to any of this. Okay. Anyway, then what we're going to do is we're going to move this guy over to here, like that. I'm very sorry about this. I've been doing a slightly different type of tutorial this time. Instead of copying and pasting from my original, I've been doing a lot of this kind of a thing here. And then we're going to come back here by a block and then 2 blocks here. And then what I did is I put in no. I came back a glass and then a glass, and then I put right here one of those, and then right here this. So basically this needed to move over by 1, and then this needs to move over by 1 also. Like that, just like that. There we go. And then we're going to bring this up, and then this over, and then this on top of that. So basically I shifted this over to the right by 1, if that makes sense. Okay, then what we're going to do is we're going to line this porch with these things. The smooth sandstone. Like this. Just one line around it. Just like... And it's still wrong. What the heck? Oh, yeah. Sorry, it's... this goes here. The glass goes here. Then we have... this. Like that. There we go. Yes, that's right, except for instead of this, I'm going to put glass right here. There we go. That's exactly what I did in the other one. Okay. Wow. Totally fixed. Okay, let me hover above it and give you guys some torches here just to make sure that this got fixed. So this part right here is from the exterior wall, so there's nothing we can do about that. But then it's like this and like that and like that. So there's some torches for you to count if you need that. Okay. Very good. Very, very fine and good. That's better. Okay. Okay. So here's the interior walls for the upper room. It's actually going to be a lot easier if you just follow from what we've done in the past to figure this out. So what I mean by that is like this wall, you just basically continue it all the way across here, like this. And then from this point right here, what we're going to do is just continue this wall all the way back, except we're going to leave a gap right here that is 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks wide. And basically that gap is the same width as when if we bring this wall out like that. And then if we bring this wall back like this. Okay. And then from this point right here where we messed up, we're just going to continue that back. So basically this hallway comes right over the top of this door right here. And it just goes straight back from that door, which is 1, 2, 3 blocks from the edge of this right here. So 1, 2, 3, and then you should have the door. Actually, I need to put 2 blocks like that as well. Okay, and then you're going to build this wall coming back this way, and then this wall coming in like that. So I think a picture's worth 1,000 words. So there you go. All right, then in this bedroom, what I did is the door is centered in the room. Same with this one. So it's centered on that window right there. And then on this one here, the door is 1 block away from the wall like this. So the door is right there. And then we have our doors. Okay, so now we're going to decorate the interior of the upper part, put on the roof, and do a little bit more on the outside, and we'll be done. You guys are doing great. Okay, I did a little bit of interior decorating, and it's a little different than the original, just because I wanted to simplify things a bit. So in this bedroom, what I did is, of course, some dark oak planks, and then we've got the dark oak slabs around with a bed in the middle, just like that, a lantern, and a little bit of an item frame there, with some barrels stacked there and some barrels stacked right here. Now, I did move this door over by 1 so I could fit the barrels there. I think that looks a little bit better. In this bedroom right here, I did this configuration, similar idea, with the barrels on the left and right side of the door. Same thing with this bedroom, exact same configuration. And then this area right here, what I did is a little bit of a bench right here, right up at the top of the stairs. And then I did this deal right here. It looks a little bit derp, but what's going to happen is we're going to get some sandstone slabs here, these smooth sandstone slabs, and we're actually going to be putting them over the top of this. So you could like do this right here, there, but we're going to be putting sandstone slabs over the entire top of this build at the level of these right here. Okay, so we're just going to do and fill this whole thing in with the sandstone slabs, but it has to be at the top level. Because basically this is going to come out this way, which is going to create it and make it look like the top is a little bit lower than the bottom, actually. Which is actually kind of is. Okay, anyway, back to decorating. What we're going to do is we're going to take some bookshelves and our enchanting table like this. And we're going to put, starting in the corner, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And then you're going to go ahead and take your enchanting table, place it right there. And then over here, if you want to, you could do a crafting table and a couple of shulker boxes like this. And I think this is what I did in the other one. Like this, a couple of shulker boxes like that. And then I think I did some over the top like that. Or if you wanted to do you know, more like shelves or something like that. Here's some shelves. That maybe we'll just go like this. We'll just put a couple of these shelves like that, and then perhaps, yeah, a little bit of a lantern right there. And there we go. That's that. Out here, what I did is just 2 of these little chairs where we've got some trapdoors like this around the chair, around the slabs like that, just for some places to sit out on the porch. Super simple, just kind of keeping it light on the decorating. You can decorate more if you wish to. All right, then like I said, we're going to cover over the entire thing, over each one of these rooms, at the level of the top of the block with smooth sandstone slabs like this. So you got to use the slabs. Okay, coming back to the inside here, what might be nice is to take some of these slabs and put a few lanterns around. So here's what I mean by put a few lanterns around. So what we want to do is like put an additional slab underneath, like where we want a lantern. It's a little bit derp to do it that way, but you kind of have to because you can't put a lantern on this because it's like a top half slab. And so then what we have to do is just put in slabs here and there to get the lanterns to go where we want them to. Like this. Okay, so like that. And then maybe put one like over the top of the enchanting table right here. Like this. Gonna help this room out with light. And then I put one there and then there's one right there. You might consider putting one right here over this for some additional light over kind of like where the little bench right there is. And then, whoopsie, it's like I forgot this whole section. It's like that. Maybe one right here over the stairway, like in the middle, like that would be helpful. And then in these rooms, like you could put one on the bed, but you could also put like one like over the top of the bed if you wanted to, like this. to add some additional light in these rooms. That looks pretty good, I think. Just like that, and like this. There we are. And then same thing in this room. I think in this room what I did is I actually had those armor stands in the corners. I just didn't feel like doing the armor stands. So what you could do is you could go like maybe one here, like this. But if you do the armor stands in the corners, then I would put a lantern over each one of those, because that would look kind of cool. All right. That's it for the interior here. We just have a little bit more to do on the exterior, and this is going to be a completed build. Oh, wait. In here, what we need to do is put these 6 lanterns right there over that white carpet. We're going to do 6 lanterns right here over the dining table. And then I think I did a couple here, like over that right there to kind of brighten that up. And then also, like, you can see the light from the outside, which kind of looks cool. And then I think I did the same thing right here as well. And then like that. So that kind of brightens up the interior a bit. And then you also probably need one like in the entryway right here. And then perhaps out here, we could do one in here, but it's a little cramped, and this is exterior anyway, so we don't really need it. Just getting rid of those torches from earlier. Okay, so a couple exterior details. We're actually going to do a couple more of these little flange thingies right here. We're gonna put one right here coming out of this. So just like 2 by 2 right there and right here, like that. And we're gonna do the same thing on the other side, like this and like this. Come on. Holy cow, go where I want you to go. There we go. And then on the top around here, what you're going to do is you're going to take and you're going to place in these slabs, like literally around every single block all the way around. And these are the smooth sandstone slabs. And you're also going to go around the porch like this. So I went exactly and just mirrored what the porch did, but with these slabs. Now, you would think that you would need some supports here like this coming up, and that this is kind of like Minecraft derpiness, but actually, Frank Lloyd Wright, when he built some of these types of things, he would actually use a steel girder that went like all the way across, and so this right here is actually pretty rigid with that. And I don't actually think that Frank Lloyd Wright put a full cover over this porch anyway, but I thought it looked really cool, so I'm going to do it. So we're just going to fill in the entire porch now with the sandstone as well, like this. Okay, like that. And we're just going to go around the entire build with the sandstone slabs like this. And make sure that you don't cut the corners, like don't do that. Like make sure that you actually fill in the corner to be rectangular. Like that. There we go. Okay. And then here we're actually going to go over the top of the porch of this little balcony thingy-mabob, like that. And then we're going to do the same thing coming around here. And like that, and like that, and like that, and like that. Okay, then you're going to go around that whole edge with dark oak slabs, like this, all the way around. Okay, just like that, just like that, just like that. Looking good, looking good. I don't know why we have torches up here. I need to get rid of those. I'll get rid of those later, don't worry. Okay, then the very last thing we need to do is these little separators right here along the edges of these things. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up 1, 2, 3, 4 additional blocks like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take glass and I'm going to place it all the way across here like this. And on this side as well. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and I'm going to put a piece of glass right here and right there. And then I'm going to take and I'm going to put some dark oak stairs going this way and one upside down like that. And then one right side up like this. And then what I'm going to do is take the glass again, put glass, and then a piece of glass there. And then I'm going to put one more upside down stair like this. And then we're going to repeat, and then, put that over the top like that. Then we're going to repeat that multiple times to get these little squares in this glass. Okay, just like that. So I have 1, 2, 3, and then another one over here on the left side like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to cover over the whole thing with these slabs like this. Just the dark oak slabs. There we go. Looks pretty good. Alrighty, and then we're going to do the same thing over here on this wall right here going across. So we're going to go up 1, 2, come on, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that, and then we're going to go. Okay, on this side, what you're going to do is do that pattern twice here, and then you're going to do another column of the cut sandstone and then 2 cut sandstone columns, and then we're going to come across here with our dark oak slabs. Okay, then what you're going to do is you're going to go around every single one of these exterior walls, and then these ones here, like this with the dark oak slabs, like this. But I'm not going to go over this planter right there, or this other planter right here. And there should be one more planter that we need to build right here where it comes out 1, 2, 3, and then over like this to right there, like that. So it's kind of a little bit off, but the reason I did it that way is because, well, I don't know. I think looks good that way when you put these on. So I'm going to do the oak wood slabs over this, sorry, the dark oak slabs over this, and this, and just along like where our pathway comes up, and then just around the exterior, but not around that planter, or the other planter, but around this whole wall in the back like this, and around, I'm going to put... Okay, and coming back to my example, I'm just showing you kind of the finished version. I also put a little bit of grass right here. You could kind of go with like whatever the natural generation is right there. Or you could just add a little bit right there. I just think that looks good. And then I did a few of these little rose bushes or whatever flower you think looks good or that you like. And then some bluettes there. Same thing along that little area right there. And then for the yards in the back, I just kind of scattered a few of these little bluettes right there. I did some flowers there, some flowers back there. And then around the back of this thing, I did trees around here. And then I did this little garden where I had, these are actually oak wood slabs or the dark oak slabs. And then I have water. They're all waterlogged just so that I can have this nice little garden back here. You can do whatever you want with the backyard, but this is what I did. And then I just kind of did 1, 2, 3, 4 birch trees, somewhat evenly spaced apart, but not perfectly. And then one there, and then one there, and then like that. And then on the balcony back here, put these 6 lanterns over the center between these 2 chairs, and then a lantern on each one of these little spots on the corners, like that. And that finishes off the build. Well, guys and gals, I hope you've enjoyed this little episode of how to build in Minecraft. I hope you try this one out. This one, I think, it was a lot of fun to build, a lot of fun to make. Anyway, I do not know why I'm wearing a diamond helmet either, but I am. There it is. Somewhere in the chaos of building, that happened. Anyway, I hope you're having an amazing, awesome, beautiful, fantastic, superb day. And God bless.